All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a quick video here, talk about this brand new contract just launched. I was actually just on Telegram with the dev for this. And yeah, we'll go into it. We'll jump into it, guys. I'll show you how you can get in. It's on Binance Smart Chain, but it's Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin Miner, guys. 3% daily, 1,095% APR. Again, it's just like any other miner contract out there, but it's in BTC, which is pretty awesome. So before I jump into that, I do want to remind you that everything we talk about on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Never take financial advice from any of my videos. Definitely not giving you any. It's important that you do your own research and do your own due diligence. If you want to get in and you're okay with the risk, then only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. So real quick, before I touch into this and show you how you can get into this, I want to do a quick round rapid fire updates, guys, because there are some cool things that we can talk about here with some of these other contracts. You can see here, this is the brand new UI for BNB Miner. 6.5, what am I doing? That's not, here's what I was looking for. 6,570 BNB in the contract, guys. So this one is continuing to go up. Pleasantly surprised, because usually when you have all these clones that start popping up, people start to move into the clones and they start to move away from the original. But this one here is continuing to grow, which is good. You're obviously right, good for everyone that's in, because again, this pays 3% indefinitely, quote unquote. The reason I say quote unquote is because it's indefinite as long as there's BNB in the contract, right? But yeah, this one here is working, and it seems like people are you know, they have their strategy of drawing and also compounding. Whatever your strategy is, you know, do a mix, whether it's 50, you know, 50-50, 75-25, 60-40, whatever the case might be. But the best strategy, it seems, for these things to go on is to not only withdraw and lock in your profits. It's always good to lock in profits, guys. I want to be very clear about that. You're never going to go wrong locking in profits, but also compound too. So you do a mix, of course, you know, do the percentage that fits you best. This one here, this is not a minor contract, obviously, but Drip will talk. You know what? I'm going to talk about Drip on a separate video, but Drip is doing its thing. I just want to kind of stick to the minor contracts in this one here. I don't know why I had this. Oh, because I think I had the Hex one up. Let me go back to the Hex one here in a second. But Cake, this one here we talked about yesterday. You can see the Cake contract is just under 50,000 Cake. It was at 10,000 Cake yesterday morning. So this one here is doing good as well. Price of Cake is down a little bit right now. This one here, this is the Rex Miner. Again, all of these pay out 3% a day. Price of Rex, though, is tanking right now. As you can see, it's down almost 71%. I guess you have some of these whales that are, you know, unloading their bags, which is, you know, it is what it is. You know, I can't be mad at that. That's the nature of crypto. You know, if they got in early and they have big bags and they want to unload it and, you know, lock in profits and do what they got to do, hey, you know, it's their funds. They can do what they want to do. Opportunity, though, is, you know, if you believe in this project, you look at the price of this, it's on sale. I mean, it's dirt cheap right now. If you want to buy more Rex, you know, you can buy more Rex. You know, a possible move would be buy it while it's super cheap right now. Put it into Rex Miner, get your 3% a day. If it doesn't go up from this price, you're still getting 3% a day. However, if it does pump back up a little bit, well, now you're making gains on that side too. So always opportunity. There's always, for me, I always look at opportunity. You know, I don't look at these things and say, oh my gosh, the price is tanking. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. I always try to, you know, think outside the box and look for opportunities to make money. But there's always opportunities to make money. You just got to be, you know, calm-minded enough to see it, right, and not get emotional, which is not easy to do, especially with people who are putting funds in that they, you know, they can't afford to lose. Anyway, what is this here? This is the actual Rex, the Rex auction. You know, you can go into the auction. We'll talk about that later. But just wanted to give you an update on the Rex Miner. Let me jump into real quick, the Hex Miner. Wanted to do an update on that. I should have pulled it up. Sorry about that, guys. So it's on Matic, as you guys probably already know. This one here is getting a UI overhaul. I don't know when, but from what I understand, it'll be sometime this week, and it's going to look very much like the BNB Miner, right? But this one here, let's take a quick look. This one here, yeah, it's just about, it grew a little bit, but it's about 1.5 million, just under, which is what it was yesterday. So this one here is, still doing its thing. I have a bunch here that I have to withdraw, but that's what's going on with X Miner. You go back to BNB. Okay. Oh, real quick, guys, before I talk about BTC Miner, guys, for those of you guys that are in Axion, they are moving over to Polygon, which is good news. I'll be honest with you, I have a ton of this stuff. I'm pretty heavy in Axion. I sold a bunch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I sold a lot of Axion, well over what I put in, but still I have a bunch of stakes, but I just never messed with it. I just kind of left the stakes there. I never really touched it because every time I tried to do a transaction on Axion, the Ethereum fees were ridiculous. It was like to unstake, or not to unstake, I would have some stakes that would end, and for me to unstake them, it was like $300-400 to fee just to do that. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. And I have a bunch of these, so it's gonna cost me $4 grand, $5 grand, $6 grand, $7 grand to unstake all my stakes. I figured, you know what, let me just leave it here and figure out, see if they figure this thing out. Well, they're moving over to Polygon, and all our stakes are gonna move over. We don't got to do anything, but hopefully the fees won't be ridiculous, and then we can kind of play with it again. So we'll talk about that once they do that. But that's what they're talking about over on their Telegram. They've made the decision to move over to Polygon. So, all right, all of that being said, guys, let's jump into Bitcoin Miner, guys. Nothing really here that that's going to be foreign to you. It's a miner contract, pays out 3% a day, in quote unquote indefinitely. You approve what you're going to put in. You deposit it, as you can see here. This was at one, a little bit under, it was like one BNB just before I started this video. Now it's at 1.5, not BNB, BTC. Now it's at 1.5 BTC. And, how it's BTC on BNB, by the way, okay? So again, don't send BTC here from Exodus or one of your BTC wallets, Ledger, whatever the case might be. It's you can get this BTC on PancakeSwap. So if you have BNB or whatever you have here, you go to BTCB, right? And then you use that to get your BTCB. And then you can take your BTCB from PancakeSwap, and that's what you would approve, and that's what you would deposit into this contract. So yeah, if you wanted something that's in BTC but doesn't have the crazy fees, the slow transactions of actual BTC, but this thing grows just like how BTC would, this right here is the ticket right here. And you want to get in early, you want to get in brand new. This one here is, I don't know, an hour old, not even. So it's the same dev. Again, like I said, I was I was on Telegram with the dev. Is the same dev from Rex Miner. So take that for what it is, whether that's good or bad, it's totally up to you. But when you get into these things brand spanking new, that's the best time to get in. And I know some of you guys like to get in these things brand spanking new. So just wanted to share this with you. I'll leave a link down below. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move some funds over from another wallet so I can get into this. Didn't want to wait to do that and then do this video. I want to just get this out to you because some of you guys like to get into these things super duper early. And right now it's, I don't know, I think an hour old or something like that. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this update. Check out these platforms, guys. I'll leave links. Of course, only put in what you can afford to lose. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.